everyone. Hello. So sorry. So sorry. Oh, if you were watching me on my Twitch a minute ago, you'll know I literally just finished a stream 10 minutes ago. I haven't had a chance to have a break. So I had to rush down quickly. I got myself a whisper bar, and I've made myself a drink. So I've had a little chance to catch my breath, but not much. How is everyone going? How is everyone doing? Are we all excited? If you don't already know why we're here, I mean, the title should already explain it, but we are just here to have a bit of a chat, some last-minute predictions, all that stuff about Doctor Who Season 1 before it comes out on Disney Plus and BBC iPlayer, folks, in 55 minutes. Or 56, sorry. I don't know why there's someone called Troy Berculosis, but I have asked the Discord, let's not keep that joke up, please. It's a bit much. which I'm not a big fan of it. Let's not do that, please. Sorry, I know you've gone to the effort of making an account, but please don't. All right, so I have a couple of ideas for what we can do. First off, we could play more Wordle at some point, because I was really enjoying that last time, and I wouldn't mind playing more of it. Second off, I think we should rewatch both the trailers again. Just pick out any last little bits or anything else you want to look. Maybe look at some of the promotional stuff that Shooty and Millie have done, because there's a few interviews I've not seen. So just generally have a bit of a hangout, a bit of a vibe. And in case you're wondering, I have told Crispy about this stream. He said he may show up later if he can. It's Saturday morning for him, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully he will appear, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Why not look at all the leaks? Because I don't want to look at the leaks. Come on, man. Come on. Seth Meyers one is awesome. Okay. Right, this one with Sushi, isn't it? Yeah. What else have we got? I'm just waiting the last hours to 6:04 p.m. here. Damn. Cool. Crispy's too busy having his porridge. I don't know what he's doing. He could still be asleep for all I know. I mean, right now for him, it's 8 a.m. So if it was me, I'd be asleep still. Actually, yes. Do you know what? Let's do this. Let's make a poll, because I'm really interested on this. Start a poll. Right. Hang on. Sorry. I realised I couldn't talk while typing. There is a poll now. I'm really intrigued to know what your plans are for watching these episodes. Are you going to watch them as soon as they drop? Are you going to watch them at regular broadcasts? Or at another random time that doesn't fit those two? Place your votes now. I want to have a look and see what people say. Personally, this might surprise you guys. I think I have decided, talked to my mum about it a bit, and I think we both decided, because we want to watch it together, we're going to wait till broadcast time. We're going to wait and stay off Twitter. Well, I'm going to stay off Twitter. I want to watch them live on BBC One. I really want to do that. So, and we're not recording the podcast until Sunday morning, so I've got the time to do it. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see what everyone's saying. Okay. Okay. So currently 2/3 of you are going to watch as soon as they drop. I mean, that's why we're doing this stream, right? And then about a quarter of you are going to watch a regular broadcast with me. Cool. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I was going to say something and I've completely forgotten what it was now. My brain is not working. Yes. Right. Okay. So, I just want to have a quick word with everyone because I should have tweeted this out and put it on Instagram and I haven't yet. And I'm going to put it out tomorrow now because it's a bit too late to post it now. We mentioned this in the podcast episode that went up earlier this week.
Ding.
Thank you, Action, for subscribing. That's really cool.
It's a machine that goes.
I forgot we even
ding.
had those alerts set to come on. So, if just to remind you, if you forgot what we said in the last episode of the podcast, what we're going to do is we're going to make a podcast episode for both Space Babies and The Devil's Court. We're going to do both of them, okay? So, what I need you guys to do, please, 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 especially because I've not said it on Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube, apart from this stream, when the episodes go out, as soon as you've seen them, or if you watch on midnight and go to bed, you know, when you wake up, basically as soon as possible, ideally tomorrow, I want you guys to call in with your thoughts on each episode, but please, 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 do it individually. If you call in and talk about both episodes, we can't use the call, because we're doing one episode of Space Babies and one for The Devil's Court. So, if, for example, you want to just call in for one of the episodes, that's fine. But if you want to talk about both, send 2 different calls in, please. And if you're going to do both, do, obviously, the Space Babies one first. That would make more sense, in case you reference yourself or repeat any points or anything like that. But yeah, we're relying on you guys to submit calls quickly to make this work for the podcast. And I know you guys call in fairly quickly, but I like to say it to be sure, to make sure we get enough. So yeah, so if you're like me and you're watching at the traditional time tomorrow night, that is totally fine. Do not worry. As soon as you've watched them, call in then. As I said, we're going to record about Sunday morning UK time. So there will still be time. There will still be time. So you've got basically all of tomorrow to put a call in. Once it goes past midnight on Saturday, it gets to murky territory. Obviously, we won't be recording it at midnight, but time zones and all that. So, yeah, just making that aware. And I will say it again at the end of the stream, but we only really see like what 5 or 6 of you to call in for each episode, but if we can get loads in, we will get loads in and play loads out, and that's what I love. I'd rather us have so many we can't do them all than have like only a few, get them all done, and then just comfortably make it last. You know, it's good to have lots of options. And don't worry, by the way, obviously on our side we'll have to sort between them, but I'm sure Crispy will do that because he listens to them all anyway, usually, and vets them. So he'll probably give them labels because we can do that on our end. Did I do something wrong on my call? You didn't play my prediction and said you played all of them. Maybe we missed a few then, Sarah. To be fair, it's not impossible we missed a couple when we say that, because we try and go in order, but we do fly about the place we pick up the calls, and there are ones from previous episodes, so it's possible we got confused. So I don't know about that. It might just be a little bit of an error on our end, sorry. Looks like me and Troy will avoid the internet tomorrow. Yeah, it's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stay off Doctor Who. I'm going to stay off Twitter. Just best thing for it is just to be safe completely. 51 minutes to go. Yeah, I should have you know what we should have? We should have a countdown on the screen. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's have that on the screen. Okay, so timer bot. Alright. So okay, we won 49 minutes exactly. Alright, as soon as it goes to the next minute, I will hit start on the timer, and then it will begin. I'll count down to the episodes. I kind of missed the hour plus runtimes for the podcast. I have mixed feelings on it, like, because, you know, I talked about this to Crispy, and Crispy's the one who kind of, you know, he even though, you know, I created the podcast, he rebranded it, we both had very equal inputs, and I really love that about it. He led a lot of the charge on our new stuff. I'm sure he won't mind me saying that, but he is an expert in marketing. He knows loads of his stuff with marketing, and he told me about it. He did research, and it was based on his research, the length of the podcast, so when we put them up, just interesting things for you to know. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this. If he does, then whoops. But it was all based on, you know, trying to make it more digestible for people. That apparently studies have shown, as they say, that podcast episodes that are too long often put people off. Now, for people like the regular listeners, you would listen to episodes maybe for 2 hours if you wanted to, but not everyone will. So we're trying to open it up, basically. And honestly, I'll be real with you. I said this to Crispy a bit at the time. I was worried about the episodes being too short. I actually think it works better in a lot of ways. I actually quite like the episode lengths now, because the thing is, all we've done, realistically, from our standpoint, is cut out the 15 to 20 minutes of us just waffling at the start. I don't feel like, in terms of the Doctor Who content itself in the episodes, much has really changed. I think it's more that, you know, it's just not my hyperfixations and general waffle beyond that taking up loads of time now. So, that's how I see it, anyway. That's how I see it. Right, so, let's just put a little bit of text here. Countdown to... There we go, let's label it Countdown to Season 1 launch. Crazy times. Crazy times. There we are. There we go. I do miss the waffling. I mean, that's fair, but I feel like we did a bit too much of it, or at least I certainly did. Honestly, if you want to hear me waffle, just watch me stream, because all I do is waffle. I'm doing it half on this stream now, realistically. I better keep my chats up with Crispy in case he does message me and be like, hey, let's do something. I'll just keep an eye on my phone. I'll just keep an eye on it. Been watching more 50% to make up for it. Hey, to make up for it? What do you mean to make up for it? I just realised, how do I interact with the chat here to fix that? Interact. Close poll. I just realised that's been there the whole time and I hadn't got rid of it, my bad. I like the polls and news segments myself. I will say, I do miss doing the polls. Oh, I've got a scab on my arm. Ow, that's not good. I will say I miss doing the polls. I do miss poll time. That is like, that's not lost on me. I do miss that. The news we kind of incorporate though more into like the weekly episode, the monthly news streams now. So there is that. Where's Crispy? I don't know. I think he's either asleep or he's out or something. He said he'll try and join at some point during this hour. So I'm hoping he will. What are the release schedules going to be for your reviews? You said you record on Sunday morning. When will they be released? They'll be released at the usual Tuesday morning every week. We'll keep the upload schedule out. The only thing I will say is that this week we're going to have an early one on Monday. So on Monday morning at 6 a.m. UK time, so the same time, but on Monday we'll drop Space Babies. Then on the regular Tuesday morning we'll drop Devil's Cord. So For people who say we don't have long enough episodes now, we'll get a double bill this week. So I hope that makes up for it. We talked about it a lot and decided that we didn't want to dilute it by trying to talk about 2 episodes in one go. So that's why I'm asking again, when you do your calls later today / tomorrow, please do call in for each episode individually. I can't stress that enough. Right, folks, shall we watch some Doctor Who press stuff? I fancy watching some Doctor Who press stuff. What would you guys recommend then? What would you recommend? What's the recommendation? Let's just fix a couple of things on here. Hang on, sorry. There we go. What should I start with from watching? I've watched a couple of bits, but not much. So what would you all recommend that we watch together? Entering Mr. TARDIS mode. No. I'm not nearly the Doctor Who juggernaut Mr. TARDIS is. We need a poll time spin-off. Time polls. British Vogue, people are saying. What? Just drop like names of YouTube channels in. So like, or like if it's Seth Meyers or British Vogue or whatever it is. What do you guys think we should put on? I'll get set up over here for a couple of reactions. Let's just bring a window over here. Here we go. Go on to YouTube. If you hear a bit of noise suddenly, just don't worry about it for a second. No, we're good. Okay, cool. Alright. I've just noticed that Tharis has scheduled an upload for 45 minutes after Space Babies comes out with his Space Babies review. Because the lucky bugger saw it early. I respect it. I'd have done the same thing. Shooty's Countdown is something I'm seeing people say. What is Shooty's Countdown? Let's have a look. Shooty's Countdown. If I just search that, is that going to come up with something in particular? That's not coming up with anything in particular. Yeah, people are saying the news round one. I've heard good things about. Let's watch the news round. Let's watch news round to begin with. I've heard really good stuff about that in particular. Right, trailer reactor. Boom. There we go. Look at that. I love when things actually still work that I've set up previously. All right. Let's have a look at this. I have seen one clip of this, of him like basically almost screaming at a kid in a nice way, that I thought was really funny. So I'm quite keen to watch this. So let's see what Shooty and Millie said. This is Doctor Who cast interview. Quote: Shooty and Millie make it a whole new show. Unquote. So let's see what they say. I'm excited. I've avoided a lot of the press stuff, and I don't really know why.
Interviews
this is so unprofessional.
This is so unprofessional.
Honestly,
I thought news rounds would do much better.
Oh, very nice. Screaming at kids, this should be fun. A.B. spots.
Give me the loving!
Does it feel strange when you have to act out a scene and you're talking to a robot or an alien instead of a real person?
Always. That never ever
I can
gets
imagine,
real.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one time we were acting against a tennis ball and we had to like be hysterically crying towards it.
The greatest monster you've ever faced in your life.
Every time I see one now, I'm like, oh.
What's your favourite monster that you've met so far?
Which one can we say? Oh, I'm thinking of spoilers.
Well, there's no returning monster, supposedly.
Episode 2.
You call.
Ah, the
She
maestro.
doesn't look so much like a monster. She looks very, very glamorous.
Yeah.
But she's terrifying.
She's terrifying.
I know a
Yeah.
clip went out from the Devil's
She's
Court. I've
certainly
avoided
not.
that, and we won't
No
watch that
human.
here. I'm going to say that now.
We saw you both
don't wanna watch any
singing in
clips
the
from the
Christmas
episodes.
special and in the new series trailer. Did you enjoy it, and how did you prepare?
We didn't prepare.
We didn't prepare.
Imagine. we got on set and they kind of just went, okay, you sing. And we were like,
Here's your mic.
yeah.
And they nailed it, in fairness. They nailed it.
You got the words and the
Yeah.
mic, and it was a
Yep.
off you go.
Auto-tune definitely helped in that scene.
Absolutely.
Good to greet you. Good to say how diddly did you.
Apart
doesn't
from the
sound like it's
Goblin
been
song,
auto-tuned.
What are your favourite songs to sing at karaoke's?
What's your karaoke song?
Oh,
What's
Should have the
yours?
subtitles on.
I'm just Ken.
Perfect.
No way, really? This is the best interview ever. Can we just stay here?
What was it like performing at the Oscars with Ryan Gosling?
Oh my gosh. So much fun. He is such a lovely Ken. I mean, he is.
That whole
the
performance
Ken.
was
He's Ken.
astonishing.
He's just Ken.
And so are you. You're just Ken.
we are just.
Okay, I love these
And
two.
so
They're so
am
good.
I.
They're so good.
Millie, if you had to travel with a different doctor other than Shruti, who would you go with and why?
What?
This is what I'm saying.
What? Excuse me? What are you saying here? Absolutely not.
Matt Smith.
Matt-
I'm sorry.
Absolutely not, Matt Smith.
I would travel with Matt Smith as well.
I think we all
I
would.
think we all know who I'd pick.
You guys are the best interviewers we've had, man.
Was that it?
I know.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, wow.
That's really good. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Extend version. Is there an extended version? Is there an hang on. News round. Shooty Gatois extended. Is there extended? No, there's not. There's not. You lied to me! You lied to me! Okay, so, Shooty Gatois, Seth Meyers. That's what people... I'm seeing a lot of people say Seth Meyers. Yeah, see, I've watched a tiny bit of this, but I haven't finished it. So let's have a look at this. Haven't heard of Crispy yet, by the way. I've literally got his messages open on my phone, so if he gets in touch, then I'll bring him on. I love that. Excuse me! He's great. He's so good. All right, that was cool. That was really, really cool. Okay, so, anything else you guys think I should watch? Because I do want to have a bit of time to just kind of, you know, last questions and all that, and last theories and all that stuff, all that swag, all that jazz. I've got a cut on my arm, I've got a cut on my finger as well. I'm basically falling apart at this point. Geek-centric interview. Okay, I see your mention of that. I don't know what that is, but okay. Anything else? Anything else people have got to suggest? Anything else people want to see? I do, like I said, I want to look at the two trailers. I want to watch the trailers again, definitely. British Vogue, IMDb. Okay, let's get some other names in here. Like, let's say it's those three. Which one would people go for? Geek-centric, British Vogue, IMDb. I'd suggest the Q one with Tom Power, but it's 17 minutes, so it's a bit lengthy. So what's ironic? You can't see it, but it is actually recommended right next to my mouse here. I can see it. Yeah, it's only 671 views. There's not many to it, but I hear the recommendation. That could be cool. I won't watch it necessarily right now, though, but yeah, that's cool. Any Doctor Who characters at Disneyland yet? I don't think so. There's a TARDIS, but I don't think any characters. 3 days, 2 days, and 1 day to go videos are simple, but it's more shooty. Oh, okay. Shooty recaps previous Doctors. Oh, that's a great video. I have seen that one in full, but for the sake of anyone who's not seen it, we'll watch that. That's fantastic. This is a very good video. His love of Doctor Who comes through here, and I think it's so cool. I think it's so cool. How are we on quality? 1080p. Yeah, cool. All right, let's go. I'm worried it's not going to go down well. How so, Owen? How so? I mean, the reviews are all really positive. I know on Rotten Tomatoes it reckons it's a 38% audience score, but that's a review bombing from the 60th specials. The critics' reviews are the only ones that have come out for season 1 yet properly, and then 98% positive. That's very, very, very good. Everything I've seen has been positive. If anything, it was Radio Times were a bit in the middle, like 3 stars, like it's safe Russell T Davies. But let's be real, even safe Russell T Davies is good. So I personally don't have any real fears here. The only thing I wonder about, as I've said, and it's been a bit for so long, is if they're going to decide to bring David Tennant back. Because I'm telling you now, that I don't care. I know Russell just said a couple of days ago that the 14th Doctor's done. I don't believe him. And I think I would be genuinely surprised if there was nobody else in this chat that said the same thing. I don't believe him. I don't believe him in the slightest. I think he wants to put the emphasis on Shooty, which is good. I just hope that his actions are followed through with that and it doesn't suddenly become the David Tennant show at the end. And I say that as someone who's one of my favourite actors is David Tennant, one of my favourite Doctors. I don't want Shooty to be undermined. I don't want him to be undermined. That's my only real concern. But we'll see. They put David Tennant's face in the blooming trailer, so who knows? We'll see. We'll see. But time will tell. We'll know within just a few weeks. We will know for sure, but we'll find out. Alright, Tennant died Venice 2063. Yeah, that's what he said. He dies in Venice in 2063. I think that's so funny. I don't think Tennant is coming back, but I'd be very surprised Donna doesn't come back. I'll be honest with you, Ethan. I don't see a world where Donna comes back and 14 doesn't, personally. But we'll see. Anyway, let's watch Shooty break down the Doctors.
My first memory of Doctor Who was a bunch of robot Santa Clauses causing mayhem. And I said, okay, this is a show that's going to change my life. And it did.
Good stuff.
Hello, I am Ncuti Gatwa, and I am the 15th Doctor in Doctor Who. If you don't know Doctor Who, get ready, because I'm going to take you through more than 60 years of television as I break down every core Doctor in Doctor Who ever. Spoiler alert, I'm going to spoil a couple things, okay? So just be aware. First Doctor, William Hartnell, 1963 to 1966.
You're in no position to threaten us. I don't make threats.
It's a good breakdown video, this. I do like this a lot.
William Hartnell launched the show and introduced the world to an alien called the Time Lord, who had travelled with his granddaughter Susan in a time machine called the TARDIS, which is disguised as a blue British police box. The TARDIS stands for Time and Relative Dimension in Space, and it's the Doctor's spaceship, allowing him to travel through time and space in a box.
Okay, let's have a fight here. Let's have a fight. Is it time and relative dimension in space? Or is it time and relative dimensions in space? Because I could swear I've heard both. I think it's dimension, but I just want to check and see if anyone agrees or disagrees there. My biggest fear with the McGann spin-off idea is that it would undermine Ncuti. I'll be honest with you, I don't think it would. Because the thing is, Paul McGann is better known in the Doctor Who community itself, whereas people outside the Doctor Who community, like, they'll recognise David Tennant a lot quicker. They'll recognise David Tennant very, very quickly. And there's more chance of that undermining it. Paul McGann, I think, getting a spin-off is almost a better call in some ways because it wouldn't overshadow it, I don't personally think. You know, you'll have people like going like it's the underrated spin-off or something, definitely, because I think anything Paul McGann does, he'd chew the scenery up on. But I think there's less chance of a Paul McGann spin-off undermining Ncuti than a David Tennant one, in my opinion. Does that make sense? That's how I see it, anyway. Dimension. Yeah, pretty much everyone agrees it's Dimension. Yep, cool. I thought so too. I just had that in my head and I was like, let's just be sure. Let's see. It's not one or the other for me. I think both would undermine. That's fair, Calvin. That's perfectly fair. To be fair, I don't want you to be... I've said that already. I don't want it to be undermined. So, if there's any risk of that, yeah, don't. Definitely not.
It's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
As the first Doctor, Hartnell faced off against some of the show's most iconic villains, including the Daleks and the Toymaker.
Make your last move, Doctor. Make your last move.
And now we move on to our second Doctor, Patrick Troughton, from 1966 to 1969.
The funny lead.
Success! It's going on.
Oh, that's marvellous.
The Doctor has the ability to regenerate into a new body when fatally wounded, remaining the same person, but changing their appearance, personality, and even gender. That's how Patrick Troughton took over the role from Hartnell in 1966, delivering a more eccentric incarnation of the Doctor. He was known for his love of the recorder.
Don't we all?
Third Doctor, my baby John Pertwee, from 1970 to 1974.
Love the love for John Pertwee.
I always find that violent exercise makes me hungry. Don't you agree?
John Pertwee played the first Doctor to be broadcast on colour TV. Pertwee's Doctor spent most of his time exiled on Earth, where he worked with UNIT and drove a vintage yellow roadster named Bessie.
Bessie, how dare you go gallivanting around like that? Are you sorry? Very well, I forgive you.
Fourth Doctor, Tom Baker, from 1974 to 1981.
UNIT is supposed to be...
Hang on, Sarah. Have you heard a third Doctor villain is returning? First off, as I said, let's not put spoilers in the chat. Let's not do that. Second off, from what I've heard, it's not a third Doctor villain. It's a reference to the third Doctor's era. There is going to be some kind of tie-in towards it towards the end of the season. I don't think that's necessarily a spoiler, but I do think that's quite cool. But yeah, again, people, no spoilers. I don't think that one's even true, but just general rule, no spoilers.
The organisation. Do you think I might attract attention? It's just possible.
Now, Tom Baker's iconic Doctor was known for his hat, his signature striped scarf, and his penchant for handing out jelly baby candies.
That green screen. I don't know, I've never noticed that till now. Sheesh. Simple no would have sufficed.
Simple enough, thank you, would have been sufficient.
Oh,
Fifth
I didn't get
Doctor,
it quite
Peter
right.
Davison,
Shame on me.
1982 to 1984.
That's the trouble with regeneration. You never quite know what you're going to get.
In 1982, Peter Davison became the youngest Doctor to play the Doctor. Matt Smith would later steal that title, Thief.
It's not my fault.
His version of the Doctor was known for his sporting cricket gear and a stick of celery on his lapel. 5 a days, very important.
I'm definitely not the man I was. Thank goodness.
Sixth Doctor,
Hey.
Colin Baker, from 1984 to 1986.
I see you've been busy.
whereas you have been stupid, Doctor.
Prerogative of a Time Lord.
Now, when Colin Baker took over the role, he became famous for wearing one of the Doctor's most eccentric outfits until...
Did you call him the Doctor?
Seventh Doctor, Sylvester McCoy, bonny Scottish lad, from 1987 to 1989, and then again in 1996.
Mine, I believe. Thank you.
Sylvester McCoy might have been the first Scottish actor to play the Doctor, but he certainly wasn't the last. He was also the final Doctor of the show's original run.
Somewhere there's danger, somewhere there's injustice, and somewhere else the tea's getting cold. Come on, Ace.
My God, come on. Whether it's true or not,
Eighth
knock it off.
Doctor, Paul McGann, 1996.
I'm with my father. We're lying back in the grass. It's a warm Gallifreyan night.
Gallifreyan?
Gallifrey! Yes! This must be where I
I
live.
never
Now,
realised
where
you
is
said it
that?
like that.
In 1996, Paul McGann played the Doctor in a television movie.
A meteor storm that the sky above us was dancing with lights.
Should watch the movie again. I've
Purple,
only
green,
watched it since
brilliant
the
yellow. Yes! What?
since the like the episode where we watched the TV movie, and that was like what, episode 9 of the podcast or something.
Now the revival era, 9th Doctor, Christopher Eccleston, 2005.
I'm the Doctor, by the way. What's your
Lord
name?
of Heaton Park.
Nice to meet you, Rose.
Run for your life.
When the show was rebooted in 2005 by Russell T Davies, the legend, the myth, Christopher Eccleston took on the role. His Doctor travelled with a companion called Rose Tyler.
Get that many people dressed up and being silly. They gotta be students.
That makes sense. Well done.
Thanks.
They're not students.
Whoever they are, when Wilson finds them, he's gonna call the police.
Who's Wilson?
Chief electrician.
Wilson's dead.
Oh,
love that delivery.
Got another
Wilson's dead.
Scotsman on our hands here. The legend that is David Tennant. He was the 10th Doctor from 2005 to 2010, and then he came back as the 14th Doctor in 2023.
From the day they arrive on the planet and blinking step into the sun, there is more to see than can ever be seen. More to do than... No, hold on. Sorry, that's the Lion King.
David was known for his sky-high hair, his striped suits, and his allons-y catchphrase.
Allons-y, baby.
I'm sorry.
It's French, but let's go.
David was a bit of a man about town and travelled with 3 companions: Rose Tyler,
Hot
Martha
take,
Jones,
I wish more Doctors
and
did
Donna
that.
Noble.
Had more different companions.
11th Doctor, Matt Smith, 2010 to 2013.
Bad news, everyone! Because guess who?
Now, Matt Smith's quirky
Such a baby
Doctor had
there.
a passion for bow ties, a love of fish fingers and custard.
I need fish fingers and custard.
And he travelled with companions
I've never
Amy
tried
Pond,
fish fingers and
Rory
custard. I
Williams,
don't think I ever
and
want to.
Clara Oswald. Gosh, these guys get about. 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi, from 2014 to 2017.
When you've killed all the bad guys, and when it's all perfect and just and fair, when you have finally got it exactly the way you want it, what are you going to do with the people like you?
Another Scot, Peter Capaldi, took on the role, travelling with companions Clara Oswald,
Capaldi,
Bill
well said.
Potts, and
There'll be a 40 Doctor spin-off,
Nardole.
100%. I think so too.
always foolish.
It's too well set up, and I will die on that hill.
Is always wise.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a groundbreaker, a breaker of glass ceilings on our hands here. The 13th Doctor, Jodie Whittaker, 2018 to 2022.
She's the one. I'm out of all the Doctors to come back now, I want to see Jodie come back. Not just to see a script with Russell and
Jodie Whittaker
like
was the
Russell writing
first
an episode for
female
her, but
Doctor in the show's
just generally.
history. And by her side were companions Ryan Sinclair, Graham O'Brien, Yasmin Khan, and Dan Lewis.
What's the point of being alive?
That's what you're going with. Yep. Got any cash? Empty pockets.
In 2023, David Tennant returned as the 14th Doctor for the
guy.
show's 60th anniversary.
Speaking of, hang on, I realise I've mentioned this. Have you all seen Forbidden Planet's little 14th Doctor golden sonic screwdriver thing? If you haven't seen this, I realise, like, I'm just going to get a picture up for you in case you haven't seen this. But Forbidden Planet announced the other day that they're doing a golden version of the 14th Doctor's sonic screwdriver, and I believe it's still in stock. I don't think people have been impressed with it enough for it to sell out. Oh, weirdly enough, when I search it, I don't even get taken to the... Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to search it. The Food and Planet page isn't even coming up. There it is. Okay, is it still in stock? It is still in stock. I figured it would be. Let me pop this on. I'll tell you what, hang on a moment. I have no idea how well this is going to show, but I will try regardless. I'm signed out. Okay, good. Just to be safe. Boom. Oh, there we go. Look, perfect for the reaction window. So it's literally just the 14 Doctors Sonic, but golden. Like gold-plated. I don't know if it's like the collector's version, the online version, or the standard. It looks kind of like matted shiny, so it looks like it might be the basic version, possibly. But yeah, they announced this. It's $29.99, and it comes out on the 5th of July. Now, I have a bit of a theory. It might be completely rubbish here, but I do think it's a bit strange that it's timed to release about 2 weeks after Season 14 or Season 1 ends. I'm just saying, that is extraordinarily convenient. Might be convenient timing, I don't know, but, you know, David Tennant's face is in the trailer, a new version of his screwdriver comes out 2 weeks after the season ends. Evidence, man. Woo. But I agree, they should have put up 15 Sonic first. Why that hasn't been put up to be purchased yet, I don't know. We've seen it on the TV, man. We know it's coming. Where is it? I don't get it.
Reuniting with longtime companion Donna Noble and facing off against the villainous Toymaker.
We can play Grandma's Footsteps.
In a first for the series, the 14th Doctor's run didn't end with a regeneration, but a bi-generation, splitting into two separate Doctors.
What? Whoa, what do we mean stream? Stream end? What? Stream end? Huh? Oh my days. Oh no. 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 Hang on. I know. Okay, can anyone hear me now? Just refresh, if you can. I don't know. I don't know. Your stream is no longer being blocked. Okay, good. We got sniped for copyright! do you know what? I saw everybody in the chat going, what's happened to the stream? And I thought, oh great, my internet's died. And then I looked over, and I haven't dropped a single frame since it started. So I thought, what the bloody hell's just caused that? And then my mum just shouted from downstairs and went, where's your stream gone? I went, I don't know. But yeah, I just seen on YouTube. Apparently, probably because of little bits in that video, it's just sniped us for copyright. My mum said it might be the screwdriver. It won't be the screwdriver. It'll be one of the clips that was in the... Oh, just got an email. Your stream was interrupted. Yes, I see. Yeah, because Mr. Rusty Davies himself sniped our stream. Oh, I bet he was delighted to do that. Right, okay, alright, fine, Russell. You want to play games? Let's just put the trailers back on then. Let's just watch the trailers to finish off. But, I mean, thankfully, we did get to the end of the video, in fairness, so there is that. Okay, alright. Oh, hang on. Let's go on to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel, as Capaldi once said. Okay. They've put 2 preview clips up from The Devil's Cord? Sheesh. Have they put many up from Space Babies? Oh yeah, they've put 2 up from each episode as previews. Not watched any of them, and I don't intend to. Okay, so trailers. Let's watch the trailers. Alright, there we go. Oh, I've had a message from Mr. Crispy of Pro, who said, morning. Let's just ask if he wants to say hi. Sorry, I realise I go quiet when I'm texting him, but I can't text and type. I'm not quite that adept. I'm not quite that adept, folks. Okay, tell him you just got taken down. Yeah, I will. If we get him on the call for a minute, I will tell him. I don't know if he's gonna call in at all or what. We summoned the Crisp. Yeah, we did. We summoned the Crisp. He's coming. Oh, what? He wants to call on Facebook? Hang on. Audio call? Hang on. Give me 1 sec, folks. All right, hang on. I think we're gonna have him on. Give me a second, folks. Give me a second. Give me just a second. I'm gonna get him set up. I think he's just suggested video calling on Facebook for the sake of our own private information. I don't think that's a good idea in case anything shows up. So I'm gonna make a Riverside room very quickly and invite him over. Give us a minute. We'll have Crispy on for the last 11 minutes, or maybe not for that long. I don't know how long he's joining for. He might have something to do, like watch Doctor Who. Okay. Come on. Yep, he wants me to make a Riverside room. Come on, Riverside, function, please. Please. Oh, right, it's because I'm not logged in. Right, cool. Oh, there's a problem with Riverside. The dashboard is slow. Okay, all right. Hello, I'm sending you a voice message. Apparently Riverside is currently not working. I'm going to call you on Discord. Have it ready on your phone. There we go. Right. This is hilarious. This is hilarious, man. Oh my days. Oh my days. Okay. I've had to call him on Discord for a hot minute, but we move. I hope he has it on his phone. If he doesn't have Discord, he has got Discord on his phone. Okay, cool. Right, I'll video call him first, then we'll work everything else out from there. Hang on. Hello, sir. People can hear you, but they cannot yet see you. Bear with me. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh my god, hold that volume. That was so deep. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Solo screen. Here we go. I'm going to get you up on here now. Bear with me, buddy. Bear with me. We just had the stream taken down for a minute. It got cut off because we were watching some of the Shooty Gatwa interviews, and we watched one where he had he was breaking down the different seasons, the different Doctors, and apparently there were a couple too many BBC clips in there, and they temporarily took the stream down until I went off the video.
What?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. It was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. Okay, right, display capture. There we go. Automatic. Yep, cool. Okay. Right, so. Just trying to see if I can. How do I do this? I know. Show that. Sorry, bear with me for a second. I'm trying to show you on my screen without revealing my private Discord information because, you know, I'm a very famous internet celebrity. There you are. Okay, now I can adapt around you. You are beginning to show up. Actually, let me show you what we can see. There you are. This is what you look like.
Yay!
It's your chin. Who's this? Whoa. There he is. Hello, boss. How are you doing, my man?
Good morning, everyone. How are we?
What time is it for you right now? Let the people know.
How's you? It's almost 9 a.m.
Wow. You're up early. I wouldn't be up that early even.
I got up at like 6, but then went back to sleep, and now I'm sleepy boy. But it's Doctor Who Day, everyone. Doctor Who Day.
Well, I've said to folks, I'm actually gonna wait. I'm gonna watch them when they broadcast.
You're gonna watch it?
I'm gonna watch like when they broadcast. Yeah, tomorrow evening. I'm gonna wait.
Send you so many spoilers, dude.
You better not. I will kill you.
It's exciting. How is everyone in the chat? What's the stream been like?
It's been good. We watched a couple of Shooty videos, had a bit of a chat. We talked about how the 14th Doctor's obviously going to come back.
Oh my gosh, you're not popular on Twitter with that, Troy.
Oh yeah, just because Jean-Luc replied, saying that I was wrong.
Yeah,
you know, I got loads of likes beyond that. I don't care. You know, I got like Twitter clout. I'm telling you.
Funny.
What do you think of that gold sonic screwdriver, by the way? Like, what is going on with that?
I don't know. It seems odd. They should be focusing more energy on having the 15th Doctor's sonic screwdriver.
Yeah.
Like, where is that?
Where's my collectible Sky TV remote?
Yeah. I wanted it. It would have been perfect to turn on Disney Plus today at 9 a.m.
Yeah, exactly.
But no.
Exactly. Just silly. Very
ridiculous.
Very silly. I don't know.
Very, very silly.
Right, folks. Has anyone got any questions for Crispy? Anyone got any? What was that, boss?
I'm looking at the chat.
Okay. Anyone got any Crispy questions that we can read out for him? Anyone got anything they want to ask him? We've got 7 minutes till the episodes come out. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, you could have
Just
just been like, I can't believe it. It's come so fast, or anything like that. No. Okay.
No.
All right.
Oh, here we go. I can read it now.
Ooh, Dr. Master with a theory. I think the woman under the hood is Susan Twist, and she planted Ruby at the church. I mean, didn't we kind of suggest that she might be Ruby's mom? Like that. I think that's something we lobbied at one point. I think that is a pretty good theory to have, that it'd be her.
I'm trying to get the camera on me. There we go.
Oh, I just realised. Yeah, you got landscape. I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Oh, that's okay.
You have to make things difficult for me, don't you? You have to do it.
I try not to.
Yeah, well, you're still...
Hello.
There you are. Hang on. I'll just put you... There you go. There you are.
Hello.
He's very
Just a
small.
little Chris.
He's there you go. He's it's like I'm on a Zoom call. Oh.
Crikey Moses.
No one should have put us two together. It's a dangerous move. It's a dangerous move.
It's a dangerous combo.
Okay. Beast Boss wants to know, what are you most excited for?
For this new series?
Yeah.
Hands down, Ncuti Gatwa. I'm excited for this Doctor. I think the energy is going to be electric. Yep. Young, fresh, vibrant. It's a new era of Doctor Who. What isn't there to love? And I just think they've got the right leading man, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Well said. Well said.
Troy, yourself?
Probably, yeah, I think Ncuti as well. I have this feeling, I've said this already, that I feel like he's going to end up being one of my faves quickly. It's kind of like what I said to you. It plays partly into the whole idea that we aren't like mourning the Last Doctor, because we barely had him for long enough, and he was a returning one anyway. So we don't spend the first season the way you would with most Doctors, being like, I miss the old guy, I'm not used to you yet. I feel like we're able to hit the ground running with Ncuti instantly and not have that same problem. So I think it's going to help him be a lot better, or like easier to adapt to for people, and I think that'll help his reputation a lot. Plus, he's just great anyway. That also helps.
Yeah. I'm dead keen. I'm dead keen.
There you go. Lewis wants to know, what is the episode you're most anticipated for and why?
Oh, I think nah, maybe I don't know. I don't want to spoil my theory. I have a theory as to what one of the episode titles mean.
Oh.
But I think I figured out what Dot and Bubble is.
Yeah, I think I've seen other people say this. So let's go for what you're thinking. Let's see if it's what I've heard.
Oh well, there is. Potential spoilers. You can mute the next 10 seconds if anyone hasn't seen the trailer.
It's crispy. He didn't even know how to say Ncuti's name right when it was first announced. I wouldn't trust his theories. Right, go on.
All right. So there's a shot that is very much Simpsons movie-esque with like this city in a bubble.
Oh.
And I think that the lead new side character in that episode will be called Dot. I think it's just going to be called Dot and Bubble.
Oh.
That's what I've got.
Ooh, intriguing.
I reckon it's a pun on the whole, text message, waiting for a text, Dot and Bubble.
Well, yeah, because that's what I've heard it is, Dot and Bubble, like a text message symbol, but
yeah,
the idea of a Simpsons movie style.
I think Russell saw that and was like, I'm going to make it funny and literal.
You know what we need more of? The Simpsons.
Yes. They haven't made enough episodes.
They haven't made enough. They have not made enough of them. They absolutely haven't.
The one thing the Simpsons didn't predict was how many episodes they were going to make.
Yeah. Jan has asked, I have a question, is she the master or the toy maker? Who is she? Who are we talking about? Susan Twist? I don't think she'd be either. Oh, Jinx Monsoon. Oh, the Maestro. Have you... Actually, here's a question for you. Have you seen any of the clips they put up of the episodes, or have you avoided them? Because I've avoided them. Yeah.
I haven't seen anything.
With the 60th specials, I watched every single one as they came out, and this time, like, no, I'm going in completely blind. I don't want to know.
I think that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
And that's the way to do it. I think that that's a little Snowman reference for all you diehards out there. But I edited some of our shorts, like TikToks, and I used some of the clips that they released. But I haven't actually watched it. I haven't listened to the context of the clips.
Just downloaded the video and immediately deleted the audio track.
Yeah, literally. So I haven't seen anything, and I'm very excited about that.
Oh. Same D says, I
But it
skipped
should
the
be good.
13th Doctor. Does that matter? Yes, it does. That's terrible taste. Moving swiftly onwards. Yeah, exactly. See? Imagine skipping Jodie. Imagine skipping Jodie. No, it's a good chance to always catch up. You know, I know her era doesn't get as much love as others, but I still think it's worth watching. I think they all are. I don't think there's a single bad era of the show, despite what people on the interwebs will tell you.
It's weirdly quite important this season with the whole
yeah, the
you know,
timeless child thing.
reveal. Yeah.
Well, that's going to be dealt with
So-
more in Season 2 from the sounds of it, but it will be mentioned in Season 1. Which, by the way, I love the way Russell talked about it, where he was like, I'm not disrespecting Chris Chibnall's work, but I'm not going to be using the term timeless child in that same way. And he talked, have you seen this in the interview? He said it's like, you know, around a dinner table, people will talk about, like, the themes of adoption, things like that, but the term timeless child won't mean anything to someone having a
Won't
conversation.
mean anything.
I like that he's grounding it on, like, the kind of the family level, which he did so well with the first era, so I'm keen to see him cook.
No, I'm keen.
1 minute
I am
and 15
keen.
seconds to go.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to start my day.
All right, Crispy, you've got 1 minute. What's your message to everyone watching before it all begins? What would you want to say to them? What do you want to ask them, tell them?
Can everyone in the chat let us know where you're going to be watching from and what, like where you are in the world? Are you going to be watching on Disney Plus? Are you going to be watching on BBC iPlayer? Or are you going to wait until it's on BBC One?
Oh,
Let me
Space
know.
Babies is up. It's already up on iPlayer. Woo! It's gone up. It's gone up a minute early. It's gone up a minute early. It's gone up a minute early. Oh.
Yeah, well, you know what? I feel like babies, they never wake up on the right time, right? You know, that's it. They've got a horrible sleep schedule.
Just
And so
like
I think they're restless. Yes. Troy is my space baby.
Oh, love you, Tim. Love you, Tim.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate.
So this is a message from me and
Oh,
Crispy.
everyone's-
Remember, everyone, it's not on Disney Plus. It is on BBC iPlayer. It is on BBC iPlayer. Let's just refresh. Is Devil's Cord there? Not yet. Maybe they'll put Devil's Cord up like after Space Babies is finished. Maybe that's what they'll do. I don't know. But let's just let's read the synopsis, the one sentence synopsis of Space Babies, just to get everyone excited. Ruby learns the Doctor's secrets when he takes her to a future with babies and a bogeyman.
Ooh.
Oh, Devil's Cord's up as well. The Doctor and Ruby go to meet the Beatles, but end up battling the all-powerful Maestro.
Mayday, 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 mayday.
46 minutes for the first episode, 50 minutes for the second. They're both up.
Ooh.
There we go.
Look out,
There we
everyone,
go.
look out.
So, we're going to wrap
All
up in a
right.
minute now, because obviously everyone's going to want to go watch the episode, so there's no point in us being here. But just last message
Yeah.
from me and Crispy. Don't forget, as soon as you're seeing the episodes, call in to us. Let us know what you think. But make sure, Crispy, what have they got to do?
Make sure you send individual messages. We don't want your thoughts on both episodes straight away.
Nice teeth. Yeah, so if you're going to talk about one episode, just call in for that one. If you want to talk about both, send a call in for each individually. Do not do them together because we can't use them then. And you've got basically all of Saturday to do it.
Yep. And I'll talk to you very soon, Troy, with our first review of the first episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah. Although you've made me out to be a liar now, though, because I said to you the next time I'd see you, Doctor Who would be out, and it wasn't quite out. I mean, it is now, but I got to see you just before it came out again. Oh, I miss you, man. I miss you. I miss you.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be
Gonna
good.
be good. I miss you too.
Right. Well, enjoy. Are you
the
watching them right
episode.
now? Are you watching them? Like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get a coffee. I'm gonna make myself get in the zone, and then I will watch it within the hour, I reckon.
Oh, you watching with your girlfriend? Are you like settling down and to watch them together now?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
I will message her right now for you and be like, "You're watching it."
Okay.
No, I won't.
We'll
no.
see.
Enjoy, lad. Enjoy, and I will see you.
You too, mate.
What, like about 36 hours from
See you
now?
in a bit.
Yeah. In a bit, fella. Bye.
Doctor Who's back. Doctor Who's
It is
back.
indeed. See you later, fella. And there we go. He's gone. Right, folks. There is no point in me hanging around any longer. The episodes are out on BBC iPlayer, and I think, from what people are saying, are they on Disney Plus now? Are they all? Yep, they're up on Disney Plus. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we get any more spoilers or anything like that, we are going to pause there. Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you for supporting the podcast. As always, greatly, greatly appreciate you. As I've said, we will be putting out episodes on Monday and Tuesday morning this time, this one-off time. One episode for Space Babies and one episode for The Devil's Cord. So send your calls in as soon as you can. Thank you all for being here. We love you all lots, and we will see you all very, very soon. I'll go straight to the outro screen. I have no idea if it's... I don't think I've updated it. I think it's still got the old theme, but who cares? Thank you all. Love you lots. See you soon. Enjoy the episodes. And see you on Monday. See you on Monday for the next episode. And the next live stream will be for episode 4, so you'll see us in 2 weeks from now. Isn't that crazy to think that episode 4 will be out 2 weeks today? That's weird. Okay. Outro time. Is there any music? There is. Okay. Bye, everyone. Enjoy. Adios.
you